subscribe. So an example in my mind would be, let's think about, this is a perfect example, okay? I don't know if you're probably familiar with the basic data model for email, right? So it's something along the lines of like an email, one user has multiple emails underneath that person, right? But you're also probably familiar with like Hotmail, right? When Hotmail says, send out a message to every system user in their database, they don't actually insert that message to every single user. They don't insert an email into every person, right, to say, here's what's new with Hotmail. What they do is there's a different email type whose business logic is automatically show on every user.
Sorry? Is it the same thing? This one?
So when you're getting your email out of the database, it's saying select star from email where user ID equals 7 or email type equals 9 and this user hasn't deleted it.
So you're saying we have a pop filter in there. The only thing you could do is you would put that value from that is directly gonna, you are responsible now for substituting that value yourself rather than leaving it to the subscriptions.
Right, so I would say you probably would want to have some sort of a data model or some sort of way of connecting this pub filter back to that pub. So maybe you keep that existing table that you have now and you only use it for these types of publications. Maybe that's an option. So you could say, these pub filters, these publications which are these automatic ones, have filters that are associated with them, but those are not based on user role or any of the other crap.
No, you're anyway gonna have it in the three-way extract. Pub filter. You're gonna say this pub ID is
Pub filter user role.
Right. So you have a user role which is system user role.
Right. You're asking me if I find it more consistent, and I'm saying no, but I'm not against it, is what I'm saying.
You know what?
I don't.
What
In my
I really
opinion,
want
it's
to
not
do.
more consistent, but it doesn't really matter what my opinion is, right? Like, as long as at the end of the day, it works. There's not redundancy of data. I don't really care like how you implement it. The points when I start to care in my mind is we got redundant data. We're not going to be able to accomplish the business goals that we wanted to accomplish with this data model. That's when I start to care. So yeah, sure. You want to create a system user, fine. If I was the person picking up the app and reading it, I'd be like, wait, why isn't this going to the email address on file for the system user? I just don't get it.
Well, the reason because it's a special subscription, it's a special publication, right, in the first place. So that's the reason it doesn't. So the whole idea behind these hidden publications,
But I subscribe to it. That's the thing.
Right, but you're a system user, right? You're a special user.
Right.
This user is.
To me, as soon as I subscribe to it, I should get
tomorrow,
it. If it
we were
fits.
even talking about this, like the admin creates subscriptions for somebody else. Like you could go and create subscriptions for Mitch for some reason. You know, for these 10 RVPs, you want to create subscriptions for them. That's how you do it. Like you create a subscription, but the recipients are different. They're not you.
Why don't we have a flag?
That's what we thought about initially, and that's where I'm coming from.
Why don't we have a flag that says exclude subscriber? And then on the subscriptions, if it says exclude subscriber, we don't send it.
Right. So that's philosophy. Because now what we're trying to do,
How do you feel about that,
is we have
Nafees?
the subscription in place.
That's fine.
I said, how do you
I'm
feel
fine
about
with
that
it.
idea,
You know what?
Nafees?
It's not even worth the time to discuss it. It's
Right.
just do you keep placeholder data or not? I don't really care, is the answer.
I mean, I just want to use the subscription framework that we built fully.
That's fine. I'm happy to do that. I think everybody else would be happy to do that.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna take what we've come out with this discussion and present it back to Zach, and make sure he's 100% comfortable with it before we really move forward.
Do you want to just play this video for him?
Like having a subscription in there?
The
You
way that
understand
we're
what-
talking about, I know exactly what we're talking about. That part, I don't.
What are you laughing at over
Oh,
there?
okay, cool.
This part.
It's not funny.
All right.
It is funny.
Do you think it's funny?
Let me squeeze through here.
Okay.
It's funny. What is the prep for your marriage video or what?